here's the machine. Not in line yet, but close-ish. It's all being unpacked at the moment. As you can see, it's rather wide. It's insanely wide. But it's a pretty nice looking machine. First opening of the machine. Whoa, look at that. Holy moly. Look at that pick and place head. It's huge. little warning. Caution, caution, caution.
That's where all the transport brackets are. Leave them on.
Okay, that's cool. Check out the size of that servo. Sorry, I'm in the way, but you know, this is Geek Toys. First power up. I didn't catch the on switch, folks, sorry. There you go, Windows PC. Takes forever to load, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. God, look at that refresh rate. Oh, I'm just kidding. Lots of blinking lights. Oh, see, I stand close and starts clicking and making funny noises. I think it's going to blow up on me. Initializing access driver. The fluxer driver. Really? Has it got a flux capacitor in it? Time machine?
Did you ask Craig for that?
Doesn't it come bundled with it? Emergency stop is on somewhere.
We don't have any air pressure, do we?
Oh, you want air? Okay, we just got air going in, but as you can see the air pressure is good here, maybe. So we're going to initialize it. First initialization. Let's do it. Can you initialize it when it's open?
Yeah.
The door? Okay. Please wait. Is it going to go move fast? Am I going to get a shock? Oh, nozzle's going down.
It's not going to move fast in initialization.
Yay! We have movement. So it's currently learning where all the nozzles are. So it picked up 8 nozzles at a time, and it's so it's checking them on the camera. Does it not do RF on them? These aren't RF on? Right, okay. Doing a warm up. Yeah, here we'll take some plastic off so you can see inside. Oh wow, that's stuck on. Woo. Going to do a dry run, just replamping the board. There's a board in there. Whoa, okay. Grabbing the nozzles. Oh. So this is pretending it's a, there's no feeders there, but it's doing a dry run. It's already on the second one. Oh, it's going to work, okay, right. Anyway. I forgot what order I did it in. Day 2. This place is a disaster zone. Rubbish pile. We've already actually got rid of more than that much already. So Andrew from Suba actually put a whole bunch of the cardboard and stuff in his van and took it away. There's the beast. And oh my gosh, it's really a beast. No one comment on the cabling, it's not all finished yet. Gotta keep cable tying and move stuff around. But we got the machine up and running yesterday. Got my first feeder I loaded. Got another one there. So that's the loading station to load feeders. The first one here, the first slot is powered. You can see it here. That's the adapter for the feeders. Connects to here. So you can load your parts on the feeder powered, so you can use the controls on it. Otherwise you can just store feeders here, or you can load them without power if you want. And then over here are all the feeders. It doesn't look like many, but each one of these boxes here has 10 8mm feeders. And then over here, there's a whole bunch. Each one of these are either a 12, 16 or 24. And there's a 48 down there somewhere, down the very bottom. Sorry, 44. So I need a 44 for the ESP32 mini modules. And of course, none of the rest of the line has been organized yet. That'll be probably tomorrow. So the plan today is to keep working on this. I've actually got my Tiny Pico V3 board data in here. We did a dry run yesterday. So what you can do is run the machine, run a job. It'll bring a PCB in, fiducials, line up everything, clamp it, and then it'll run the whole job without actually picking any parts. But it moves it around like it was doing it. So you can like calibrate timing and optimization and stuff. It's a very sexy machine, I gotta say, but it is just huge. So over here, they're the nozzle holders. So you can see that there are nozzles in there right now, and it can go and rearrange them if it needs to. And obviously it can auto change them, load them. And you've got the feeder bay here at the front, and the tray feeder's been put on. We'll go have a look at that. There's all different types of tray feeders for these machines. What I've got here is just a static tray feeder, a full-size static tray feeder, which just sits here. So the plan is, I'll leave that there temporarily. I'll use this section back here for my 16 and 12mm feeders. I'll have to squeeze in the 44 here as well. I've also got a couple of 24s. I don't even know if I can fit them all in here, but I've got room on the other side. I can put more. So my Neoden over there had 33 8mm feeders at the front and 33 at the back. And here, as you can see, we've got 56 at the front. So I can fit almost everything that I had on the other machine on the front here, which means I don't need as much space at the back, which is good. And down here is the place where I can store. I can pull these out and I can store these 7-inch reels on here, as you can see, and you can put multiple reels in there if you want to store them that way, or you bring them all the way down to here. There are dividers that go in here, and that's for the large reels. All the tape comes down. It's pretty cool. All the tape goes down here, through here, down the bottom into this catch chute. And there's a cut up back there. So every once in a while, it cuts all the tape off and it just falls down the chute into the bottom. So I don't have to sit underneath with a pair of scissors like I used to do on the Neoden, constantly cutting the tape. And all of the cover tape that gets pulled back actually gets put in here, and you can empty it out. It all comes out of here. So all the cover tape just builds up inside here, and anytime you want to, you can just come here and trim it off. It's pretty crazy. It's a very, very nice machine. Serious servo hardware in here. So my job this morning before the guys get here, I've got about an hour, is to drink coffee and start loading up feeders, putting parts on feeders and getting them onto the machine. Where I put them, I don't know yet. The machine will tell me where to put them to optimize things if I want. The more it's optimized, the faster it goes. So I've just loaded 4 feeders on. I think this is the way it works. So I can alternate. I can put 2 reels in each slot, I think, but this way I can alternate between one down, one up. And they're the slots that go in there. So about the compressor noise, this thing sucks stacks of air. So even when it's sitting idle, so my compressor's going to be running like 50% duty cycle, which is fine. This thing's designed to run 100% duty cycle. It's just a bit noisy. So I might need to get it moved outside. I'm slowly getting feeders on. There's a whole bunch of 8mm feeders there. And then at the back, Got a bunch of 16s and 12s that I've loaded. There's also a tray on there. Putting all the feeders down rather than half-half. I think they just all work better down below. Edwin is doing some maintenance on the machine. And, I'm slowly getting through the feeders pile. There's empty boxes over there, which are great. I'm going to use those to pack up the neodyne feeders. These are ones that I have loaded, but I haven't put on the machine yet because I don't know what position they're going to yet. I've also started realigning some of the things. So we've got this conveyor here coming back lined up. Good morning. It's day 3. Oh, Mr. Light. It's still a mess, but the mess is evolving. That's a worksite hazard. Let's walk around that. So, we're still commissioning the machine. We started putting the line back together. It's all in and working. We're a little bit close to the oven on this side. We just need to move the oven back a bit. Of course, none of this stuff is on wheels. So when it gets moved, it's a 2-person job to move it and not wreck the alignment. Anyway, that's all been done, although I believe we still have to do the stencil printer and this side. Everything's being matched to the pick and place machine. So I'm getting through all the feeders slowly. That's what's left. These are all the empty feeder boxes so far, which is great because I'm going to use them to ship the neodyne feeders. So I'm happy about that. I've got a bunch of feeders on the front. They're in their correct position. These ones aren't yet. Put them in position based on optimization on the machine to maximize speed. So they're just components that I haven't worked out where they're going to go yet. I'll show you in the back in a moment. I've got feeders on there. And I ended up doubling up feeders. So I've got 2 feeders here that are 1 microfarad caps, 2 feeders here that are 0.1, 2 feeders that are 100K, 2 feeders that are 5.1K. They're my most placed small components on boards. So you can churn through them twice as fast. So that was just an optimization plan. It may make a difference, it may not. Just gonna walk around. Excuse the mess in here. This is the other side. Obviously, I've got less room at the back now than I had before with the neodyne in terms of space, but I have no feeders sticking out. Although I occasionally kick the bottom bin with my feet. I've got feeders here. Let's lift this up, give you a better look. So a whole bunch of 16 and 12 millimeter feeders here. I've got a few more to put on there. So there's Pico D4s, there's ESP32 S3s and S3 FN8. There's obviously vertical and horizontal stemmer QT connectors and USB buttons stuff. And then these are my serial UART chips that are sitting on the tray feeder. So this is just a manual tray feeder, and obviously I lose half the feeder bay. I can't put feeders in because of it, but this is not a fixed thing. So I can put the cover on that and I can just take it out by unclamping this and sliding it out, and then I can use these feeders again. So this can be stored somewhere. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to do a first run. First run, here's a board, paste it up. We have done some testing with some double-sided tape, but very first time we're running this. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Don't even know where to video it from. No idea what you'll get to see. I'm just pushing the go baby go button, waiting for it. Okay. You're not going to get to see anything fancy on the screen. Sorry. No camera stuff. But you'll get to see the machine going. It's currently doing a measuring vacuum pressure. So the board's going to come in and sit just over there. Hopefully. And there's the compressor. There you go. Board comes in. Whoop. Credentials. Changing nozzles. And off it goes. Woo! So you can see here it's showing how many parts. Got 800 parts to do. It gives you an idea of what it's doing on the nozzles. Doing all the small parts first. Smallest and shortest first. About to hit halfway. About to hit 600. Okay, 200 parts to go. I'm going to start moving into the larger ones. Okay, nozzle change. If I had more of that size nozzle, I could go faster, but I don't. I can buy some more nozzles later. I believe it's only doing 2 parts at a time at the moment. Yeah, I've only got 2. Apart from the small nozzles, I've only got 2 nozzles of each bigger size. Okay, just past 700. $6.99. Again, only have 2 nozzles of this size. It's also picking from the tray at the moment, at the back, my serial UARTs. $7.60. $7.80. Now going to do the USB connectors. See if it gets them in. Looks like they might be slightly out. Tweak those positions. And we're done. Woo! Holy moly. And I don't have a smear set up right now, so I can't get them talking, but oh my god, look at that first board.